live.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the stream. I see a couple Estrax. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in. Mel, hello, Mel. What's good? Welcome in. We have SF Guate. Welcome to the stream. ND Brothers, what's up? How are you doing? What'd you say? Real talk, though. When do we get the fun channel point redeems? Oh my gosh, we should have that. We'll get that in soon. Jen, welcome to the stream. Space Monkey, how are you? We see Oatmeal Sleeves in here. Welcome in, everybody. What's up, Pastel? Hello, Pastel. Actually, hello, Pastel. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hi, Sonata. What's good? Johnny, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you? We got some lovely people here in the chat. We also have an amazing guest here hanging out with us. We have Darin here with us today. And it's going to be really good. We got to hear some of the music sound check, and you're in for a treat. How's everyone doing tonight? Matt, welcome to the stream. How are you, Matt? Yeah, so how's everyone doing today? How's your Saturday or Sunday if you are very far away? Thank you so much for giving a shout out. Go check out Matt Burrows. Give him a follow. ND Brothers, how are you? How's the ankle, by the way? Oof. I saw the Instagram. You good? Are you safe? Are you fine? Does it hurt? I bet it hurts. Kenny. Oh, Kenny. Well, let's send some love to Kenny and the ND Brothers. Kenny had a little whoopsie. I hope you're doing good. So please send a lot of love to Kenny and the ND Brothers. But he will do. Okay, perfect. Yo, Asia, welcome to the stream. How are you? Thanks so much for being here today. Poor Kenny, yeah. How are you, Asia? Welcome in. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone hyped for the show we have? We are going to start in just a minute here, but in order to start, we do this every time. It's like that teacher that comes in and says, good morning, and then nobody says anything, and then they say, okay, hold on. Good morning. We're going to do that today, okay? Let's put some Mogul lighters in the chat if you are subscribed. If you are not subscribed, any other lighters will do. Put them in the chat, and we're gonna have this like bar, and once we reach that bar, we'll go ahead and start the show. Then plants are thriving behind you. Thank you. This is a very beautiful plant. Look at all of these greenery. We're in the greenhouse today, not the Mogul House. We're in the greenhouse. Let's go. Look at all them lighters. Okay. And Mel, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Asia. I appreciate you so much. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. This isn't a real lighter if I don't put it in there too, right? I'm asking for it and don't even do it. There we go. All right. Welcome in, Closure Club. Hello, Malia. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Let me hydrate before you ask. Thank you, Malia. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started in just a second. Hold tight, keep your lighters on, don't burn your fingers, and we'll see you in just a couple seconds.
What's up and welcome into the Mogul House Live. How you guys doing in there? I see y'all in the chat. Oh my gosh, already. Hey man, thank you so much for the raid. Oh wow.
Alrighty.
Hi Heyman, welcome in. Welcome in to all the raiders and welcome to everyone who has been in the chat so far. Heyman, I hope you had a great stream. You know we love you here in the Mogul House. You're amazing. Oh my goodness. Welcome to all the raiders. Hi. Hello, Malia. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Mogul House Live tonight. It's your boy Bishop, and I'm sitting here with an amazing artist tonight. I'm just amped about him performing. His name is Darin Kirk. Sauvey.
Yes, it is. That's
yes.
me. That's
Welcome
me.
in. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
honestly.
letting me.
Yes.
Thank you for letting me.
We're excited. Dude, I'm telling you, this guy, I came in on the tail end of his sound check and he got a voice and he can play. So y'all are in for a treat. Hello. So glad to see you all here. Darin, tell us a little bit about you. Where you from?
Yeah, so I'm from Orange County, California.
Okay.
I'm from Anaheim.
All right.
We kind of represent out there. There's not a whole lot but the Angels and Disney,
Yeah.
so that's about it.
That's enough to represent.
That's enough to represent, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to, No, I grew up there. I've been living there my whole life.
Okay.
And I started music when I was 4 actually. My dad got me a little baby Taylor guitar and
Nice.
kind of set it off from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So thanks, Dad. for giving
Yeah,
you the
that's
guitar.
it. That's it. Thanks, Dad.
That's excellent. Well, very excited to hear you sing today, man, and play. Definitely very pumped about hearing what you bring to the table as far as your artistry. Before we jump in,
Sure.
what would you consider your music to be like if you had to put it into a phrase or a description?
Now, the music that I like to create, I would say I like to have an emotional connection to not only myself but the listener.
Okay.
And so I write from a place of not only experience, but sometimes the things I haven't experienced that I want to, or the things that I've heard other people experience that moved me.
Yeah.
And so I like to really write from an emotional place. And then as far as style, I mean, I grew up listening to blues music.
Okay.
And I went from cover to cover on a Beatles chord book. So
nice.
yeah, I mean, I've kind of had that sort of pop blues John Mayer style kind of inserted in me at a young
like
age.
that. I
Kind
like that.
of
Okay.
injected in there. So
That's cool. All right. Y'all, listen. Oh, and his dad can play too. What's going on, Age? Hello, welcome.
He can.
Oh man, hi, how's you, man? Well, you guys, he said he got a blues vibe, and we all love John Mayer. I don't know nobody that don't like John Mayer. So, well, welcome into the Mogul House Live again. My name is Bishop. I'm sitting here with Darin today, and we are going to hear him play in just a second. If you're wondering what Mogul House is, Mogul House, this is a space where we work hard to develop and amplify the artistic voice, and we do that by having things like this, where you get to engage with awesome artists like Darin. Darin, what are you going to play for us today?
So I'm going to start off with a song of mine called No One Cares.
No
I would
One
say
Cares,
it's
okay.
probably my more popular of them.
All right.
But yeah, I'm going to start off with that one.
Okay. Well, excellent. Well, again, welcome to Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop. I'm sitting here with Darin Kirk Sauvey, and he's about to play his original song, No One Cares. Check this out.
Been a while, we feel so insecure. They always told us that we'd have to board ourselves, 'cause we couldn't make a dime if we didn't do the time. So now we keep on working our 9 to 5s, trying to make enough to see the sights we earn. But it's still not enough, 'cause they think things were tough back then. They're just out here to get us. It's too bad no one cares. They don't want us there. We're just trying to keep ourselves afloat. So it's hard when they keep saying we won't do well. How think they understand we're scraping up all the bits and pieces from the last 4 years of keeping our loans. They're just out here to get us, 'cause they don't want us there. They're just trying to get us. It's too bad no one cares. What are we living for anymore? They don't think we care. They think it's all what we want when we walk, that we don't do our share.
Well, let's go,
All
Darren. Way
right.
to start out the game. No one cares.
No one cares.
Wow. All right. So you got to tell me a little bit about that. Why did you write a song called "No One Cares"?
All right, so I messed up the chorus a little bit on the first time. Sorry about that, but I guess no one knows. So no one cares.
No one. Well,
No
we
one
do
cares.
care, but nobody knew. So now that
right.
you told me, I'm like, no, what it's supposed to sound like.
No, this song came from some conversations I had with people about what it meant to be not only like a millennial, Gen Z, whatever, what it meant to be a new person trying to be an adult. And the interesting thing I realize is that, you know, as often as a lot of people will try their hardest to do something, no matter what it is, whether it's music, whether it's, you know, not an artistic feat, but maybe something that they just love doing and they want to try to do it more. What I've noticed is that a lot of people that I would talk to that are in the older generation, this isn't everybody, but they would be quick to say, yeah, but that's not realistic, or yeah, but you know, you should go to school for this. You should get into business. You should do this. And the interesting thing is like one of the lyrics that I say is we keep working our 9 to 5s, trying to make enough to see the sights we yearn. I mean, for a long time I worked in a law office, and it was great money and it was great opportunities for me to kind of have a daily life. But what I realized is that, you know, I love going to national parks. I love taking photography, or I love getting into photography and taking photos and videography and all that kind of stuff. And it's interesting because we go through this, okay, I got to grind to get what I want out of life. And what kind of was the synopsis of this is just, you know, a lot of people don't think we're really motivated to be the best adults, the best people we can be. We just kind of want to do what we want all the time, when in reality we would just want to love what we do. So that's kind of where this song came from. It's kind of a negative connotation towards the older generation, so I apologize. I'm not trying to offend anyone. No. But it's just general conversations that I've had with people, specifically about my music or other people's music or arts that they love to do.
Yeah. It is funny because we definitely do face that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, all the way up to about 1990, probably up to the 2000s, we seen this trajectory of a parent tells their kid, you have to go to college, and, you know, then you get a job. That's the only option you have.
Right.
And there is there was a shame, you know, when you go into school at the end of the year as a senior and, you know, that one person that didn't hear the college they're going to.
Right.
And so I understand that. I do, and I love that message and I love what you said at the end, that we just want to love what we do.
Right.
This generation it just give a rat's ass about what people think about what they want to do whatsoever, which I think is good.
Yeah.
Because in essence, even COVID taught a lot of the people who did go to school and did jobs that they don't want to be doing.
Right.
It's like there's actually more to life than what you have made of it.
Exactly.
And now take notice of that. So
Right.
I love the message of that song.
Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy that song? I liked it. It was good. Nice deep tone. That's right. I told you they like you, all right? I knew they would. Welcome into the Mogul House Live, everybody. Again, you are here with us and our new friend, Darin Kirk Sauvey. Darin, now you mentioned that you like John Mayer, you like blues, that your dad gave you a Taylor, you know, growing up.
Yeah.
When you're not listening to John Mayer, who are you listening to? What's some of your influences?
You know, it's funny, recently, kind of in the same vein, I guess, as John Mayer, just because he's in the band, something that I've been really into right now is Dead and Company or the Grateful Dead. But the interesting thing is I'm a very... I'm a go to the core guy. So when I listen to an artist like B.B. King or you know even somebody like the Funkadelics, something like that.
Yeah.
What I decide is, okay, well, if I want to play like these guys, if I want to have their style, I'll dig deep. And I'll go to their influences and their influences.
There you go, yeah.
So a lot of times what'll happen is, I'll listen to John Mayer and I'll go, okay, but Stevie Ray Vaughan, and then Stevie Ray Vaughan had Albert King, and then and Freddie King, and the three kings, as blues people call them. But I listen to a lot of that, and honestly, there's a lot of kind of the modern folk pop bands that I think are really, really great right now. I mean, Houndmouth is a really good band that I'm listening to right now. So I have a pretty wide variety. I like music with some meaning.
You do, yeah. I love that. Yeah. Funkadelics. What you know about the Funkadelics?
I mean, look, me and we got Johnny in here. Man, we're me, him, and my buddy Marco. That we're all in the band together. They support me. They're super good guys.
Oh, really?
Amazing guitarists.
Okay.
And I couldn't do what I do without him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell he's here. So
yeah.
yeah. So and the thing is, we will jam up in my studio in my house.
Okay.
And man, it's all. You mind if I? It's all. Some funk
We're about to
stuff.
get some Funkadelics, y'all. Hey.
So we got that.
Okay.
We got that style.
Hey. Well, hello.
So yeah, we really like to play that kind of stuff. We really like some groovy stuff, and so as far as the music I'm playing today, this is coming from an emotional, deep place.
Yeah.
But the music that I like to play and I like to create and I really enjoy sharing with the world,
right.
Is not only this kind of derogatory in a sense music. It's just that this music in itself that I'm creating is coming from a place where I think a lot of people are frustrated with a lot of different aspects. COVID happened, and we had, we just have those kind of these kind of ideas of what life has to be like.
Right.
And so this is my frustration, but I'm getting ready to release an album pretty soon.
Okay.
I don't want to disclose the release date just yet.
Yeah.
However, it is going to be called Tonight, 2:Night, and it is my love letter to the night. So we're gonna have a lot of funk music. We're gonna have a lot of R&B. We're gonna have some blues in there. It's gonna be the music you want to go take a drive just to listen to. So
Darin, I like you. You're a good man already. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, you gotta. I mean, we're talking about you coming back, but you gotta come back and play that record.
Oh yeah,
on Mogul House Live.
Absolutely.
Why I seen Age just commenting there. Hey Mel, hi guys. I'm enjoying our guest so far. He's amazing. All right, so you got another song to play for us, huh?
I do. This one is. Let me go ahead and swap over. This one is called "Don't You Think."
Okay.
I wrote this one. On an acoustic guitar, and it all came within about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So this is hopefully it doesn't suck.
Okay.
We'll see what you guys think.
Don't you think?
Don't you think?
All right. Well, welcome to the Mogul House Live, everybody. Again, my name is Bishop. You're sitting here, and we have our friend Darin Kirk Sauvey. He's about to play another one of his originals, Don't You Think. Check this out.
Alrighty. Just go ahead and grab something real quick. I gotta put the capo on. I gotta get real ready. All right, there we go. We got the gold one, All right. Years ago, I would have said we were in control. But nowadays, it seems as though we were all ablaze. As time goes by, does anyone even see it fly? 'Cause now I'm 20-some, and I still don't know which wars we've won. It makes you think, don't you think about it sometimes? Is it all worthwhile? Will we see it to the end somehow? 'Cause it's hard to find the fake, the real, and the fine line. It makes you think, don't you think about sometimes? Thinking we should know it all by now, but maybe it's best to accept that we can't somehow. Is it a test like the rest, or is this all new? Or is there some way we can change so we still won't lose? Don't you
think, don't you think? Makes you think, don't you think? Bro, do you know that a lot of the stuff that happens in blues happens in gospel music? As far as like those seventh chords and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And when you said, "Man, you think, don't you think?" That's definitely a gospel.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, you have an incredible voice. It's very
Appreciate
cool.
you.
I like your voice. It's different too. I'm gonna ask you about "Don't You Think," but
Sure.
I gotta ask you this question while it's on top of my brain. When it comes to singers, who are the singers that you like listen to?
Now singers, this is an interesting thing. I gleaned a lot of vocal inspiration from folk music, and specifically like that Americana music of kind of the 2010s, the Mumford & Sons, Lumineers style.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sure that comes through.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of that, and honestly, a lot of classic rock music. A lot of you know, I mean, there's some Bob Dylan, some Tom Petty. You know, some of the Allman Brothers is a big influence on me, especially since they kind of have that gospel influence on the back end.
Yeah.
I mean, Dwayne Allman played with Aretha Franklin. That's about as good as it gets.
Yeah,
So you know, and I mean, and then artists, you know, blues artists obviously influence that as well. But I would say, you know, when I was really diving into kind of honing in my vocals and starting to really sing me, it was really around the time that I was in that Americana kind of Southern rock, but mainly, like you said, a gospel kind of bass there a little bit too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a mix there. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Speaking of, we got to go back to the Funkadelic style.
Oh,
here,
yeah.
Because I forgot about this. So you know who the bass player for Funkadelics is?
You know, I can't remember his name, but yes.
Bootsy Collins.
There you go.
All
there
right.
you go.
So my grandpa was Bootsy Collins' pastor.
Wow.
Yes, back in the 70s. That is literally one of my favorite things about my grandfather.
Is awesome.
That he was the pastor for Bootsy Collins.
That's crazy.
Which was insane. Yeah.
I actually got to meet Bootsy at the NAMM show a couple years back.
Shut up.
Amazing man, super chill, laid back, had his old get up on.
Yeah,
you know
always,
Bootsy.
Yeah, diamonds, some kind of crazy outfit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, glasses.
The crazy thing too, my bassist Curtis Thompson, amazing bassist, amazing man. He actually let me on a little information. He is, I don't want to say he's related to, but he's good friends with Bootsy's cousin or something like that.
Wow.
So he's met him on a couple occasions, got to
Okay.
play with him a little bit.
Is Curtis black?
He is.
Okay.
Yes.
I just had to ask.
Yeah. You know, I got a good rhythm section.
Yeah,
We'll put it that way.
Okay. And where's he from originally?
He's, I don't know where he's from originally, but I do know that right now he's in the Pomona area.
Okay.
We actually attend the same church. Met him through that, and man, he is incredible. He was a cop for a really long time.
Nice.
And he did security detail for Michael Jackson on his tour.
Wow.
So he got to play with the band a little bit,
Yeah.
kind of jam in with them. And
shoot, he was rubbing shoulders with them.
Oh, he was, he's got a hold of some stuff. He wouldn't tell me where he got it, but I really want to know where he did. He got the original tracks to Stevie Wonder's Superstition.
Shut the
The
front door.
original raw recording tracks to that
Wow.
session, and he played it for me, and he's like, "What song do you think this is?" And he started playing like each individual track. And so I went and I was like, "Man, what other song could this be but Superstition?" He goes, "Okay, I'll play the whole thing. Here it is." And he played it, and it's like amazing, right? Sounds great, sounds fantastic. It's all done live. The entire song was done live. No dubs, nothing like that.
Right.
Fantastic. It was
Push play, they just
push
did it.
play. They
Right.
did it. It was on, on track. All the horns, everything. You could hear the bleed. The crazy thing was he played the mix. It sounded amazing. I was like, this is incredible. And then he played the real song, completely different song. Didn't even sound the same. It just, the production, everyone who was on that production team just really stepped up and made that song just sound. I mean, it sounded up here, and they put it through the roof. It was amazing, and so
crazy.
I've been blessed by my bassist in a couple instances to get to experience some of that cool stuff. But
That's an incredible dang. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder's a legend
amazing.
too.
I got to meet him as well at the NAMM show. What an amazing guy he is.
Are you going to NAMM this year?
Now you know what I want to, and I have a connection, but I have to contact him, try to get kind of can I slip in there as an artist? You know how the NAMM show is.
I know, yes.
So.
Yeah, so if you are asking, what is NAMM? NAMM is basically, I can't remember what it stands for, but it's a musicians and tech conference, basically, or in convention. So people from all over the world come, and you have all these companies with all their gear, sound gear. There's Yamaha is there, Nord, different instruments, different people that do, it's all kind of stuff. But the brands, they just go all over. They got pianos, mics, guitars, all that stuff. Yeah. And so you see some of the best musicians there from all the world that come, including, and I don't actually think a lot of mainstream people come, but I love seeing like people like that are more, I don't want to say musical, but that are way more intricate in their music. Right. So when it comes to like jazz or something like that, something that's way more like, you see a lot of jazz people there. The Snarky Puppy guys, Corey Henry's always there. And like, I saw Corey Henry at the last NAMM. It was so funny. He was literally wrapped up in a freaking big old bubble coat, and he was like trying to act like he wasn't there. And like somebody says like Corey, he's like. It's like, oh my gosh.
Come on. Everyone's going to notice who you are. Come on, man.
You're in line with everyone. Yeah. So as soon as that said, everybody's like, Corey, oh my God. Yeah. But that it's a fun place because you see a lot of incredible musicians who probably play for some of your favorite music stars, right? They're playing for Ariana Grande. They play for these people, and they come to the show to connect with one another, and also just to, there's endorsements to happen. You get a lot of good information. So it's a fun thing. So NAMM is this June. NAMM, there's your free marketing.
There's your free marketing. Yeah.
But you may see some of us there, definitely. I think I'm going to go this summer. So welcome into the Mogul House Live, everybody. If you're new in here right now, I'm sitting here with my new friend, Darin Kirk Sauvey. This dude is amazing. He just got done playing a song. Is it with Don't Think?
Don't You Think.
Don't You Think. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So tell me a little bit about Don't You Think.
So Don't You Think, like I said, it came across in like 20 minutes. I sat down and I couldn't put the song down, and getting ready for dinner, and I'm like, hold on a second, I'm onto something here. And so I play it, and I'm kind of thinking through, and this was height of the COVID season. We're kind of staying inside. Everything's kind of up in flames. There's all these and quite literally, I believe that was actually the time that Australia had the large amount of wildfires, and just the world was scary.
Yeah,
you know,
chaotic. Yes,
the world was a scary place, and so some of these lines like when I'm talking about years ago I would have said we were in control, but nowadays it seems like we're all ablaze. I mean, that kind of came about because of that situation, but it really spoke to me because I looked at it and I went, it's really. I'm not trying to get political here, but it is kind of a political song in that it's like, look, we used to have this all together when I was a kid, but in reality we didn't. It just your perception, you're kind of like you're blinded by the. And it's all right. You go to school, you do your thing. You play your music. You have the food on the table from your parents, and you don't have to worry about any of it. And then you kind of realize when you get to a certain age, you don't even realize exactly what really happens in this kind of in this day and age. And when COVID hit, that hit this song hard because I was in a place where right before my buddy John and we were getting ready to do a whole bunch of shows, and I was booking some shows and everything shut down. And so I have this whole story, I guess, of getting all these shows lined up, talking to these people, and then everything just snap of the fingers, it shut down, and everyone was monitoring it, but they didn't expect it to get this serious. And so this was kind of me going, it's hard to find the fake, the real, and the fine line. It's kind of like, it's hard to find what you can kind of cling to in those moments when you're like, there's nothing here right now. Like, I'm not able to do what I want to do. Is this really going to work out for me? Like, if this is the rest of the world, if we're always going to have to deal with COVID season, and thank goodness it's starting to kind of come back a little bit, at least. It's in this place where at that time I was like, am I really ever going to get to do this on the level that I wanted to? Am I ever going to get to play a stage again? Am I ever going to get to connect with fans? Am I ever going to, and thankful for you, even through this season and through what's been going on, I'm able to come here and chat with some music lovers and hang out, and this is amazing, and this is the kind of stuff that was born of COVID. So there's a good side. This was the scary side.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
Wow, man. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course,
Thank you for sharing your heart and sharing your experience. And yes, I think we all have had to really engage with all of that, and also how to pivot and to adjust and adapt to the change that it brought. And it was, I feel like, a lot of good changes.
Yeah.
Not to demise people who lost people, all those things, or discount those things. But yeah, it's good. What were some, before we get, I know usually I don't talk as long here. I like to get the music going so we can hear you. But I have a question. During COVID, what was something that you picked up, like, that was good? Like, was there a hobby, like, maybe cooking, or was it playing more guitar?
Well, I was focused a lot on music just because I was like, I can get a lot done. Yeah, you don't get a lot done when you don't see anything in the sights. What I really picked up was just a lot of quality time, a lot of things that I didn't realize I was missing in the moments. And I think the one good thing I had about COVID, as far as hobby wise, was I would go out and shoot photography, or shoot photos and do photography and videography. I'm into street photography and nighttime shoots. So me and my cousin would go out and we'd have a good time, and I'd be able to shoot photos with my friends and my family and people I cared about and care about to this day. I don't want to say I only cared about them then.
Definitely.
But no, I mean, there's just a lot of good that came out of the quality time. I realized I was missing when I was trying to push too fast. And that kind of goes back to no one cares. We're talking about, we're working our 9 to 5s, we're doing our thing, we're trying to get where we want to go, and we're missing the entire moment in the midst of that. And we're missing the quality time we can have, the conversations we can have when we're stuck inside with each other. And so really, I think the biggest hobby I picked up was just spending quality time with people and really forming stronger relationships with the people that I could, and the people that I'm, that I love and I care about.
That's cool.
So,
I love that.
Yeah.
Man, that's good. Welcome to Mogul House Live, everybody. We're having an incredible conversation right here with Darin, sharing about his time during COVID, all those things. We see some really cool things happening in chat. One, Balance of Asia just continued her sub, and look at her, just thriving.
I have to give a shout out to Asia. She's actually the reason I'm here.
That's true. Yeah,
She's the reason
Asia
I'm
was
here.
the connection.
She
Yes, she
was.
was. Yes, she was. Sorry for bothering you all morning, Asia. Hi, Pastel. Hi to everybody. Des, I didn't get to say hi to all of you at the beginning, but much love to everybody that's in the chat. The Andy brothers. Big love to Kenny right now, and his FUCT ankle. That really got me. All right, so I'm gonna ask Darin to sing another song, but while I'm doing that, we want to open this up for questions here in the chat. So this is how you ask a question. If you have a question for Darin tonight, all you have to do is just put Command Q and then ask your question, and that question will pop up to us and all that stuff, and we'll see it. You know, all the good things. So I'm excited to see what questions you will have for our friend Darin Kirk right here at the Mogul House Live. Darin, what you singing for us next?
So this song is actually an unreleased song. So you're getting a little. This is actually the debut of this song.
Is this an exclusive moment?
This is an exclusive moment.
We love an exclusive moment. See, I'm telling y'all, again, every week there's always something if you don't want to miss Mogul House Live. And for that reason, I'm taking a sip. Can we do a command sip?
Hey, let's cheers it.
Hey, there we go. Yes, sir. An exclusive moment.
There we go.
Command sip. Get your drinks out. If you got milk, if you got water, you got wine, whatever you got, go ahead and just do what you do, okay? And no judgment. I hate milk, but God bless you all.
There you go.
I think
Awesome.
last week we talked about how much we hate tater tots. Well, I hate tater tots, and there's a love for tater tots. And now I'm probably
wrong
going to
with
start
tater
something with the milk.
tots?
Oh, I can't stand them. We'll get to that again.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, okay. So give me the name of the song again,
All right,
Darin.
so this one is called "Wildflowers and Rain." It's a song that I wrote, kind of in the same boat as "Don't You Think," just real quick. So
Okay.
hopefully you guys like this one.
Excellent. All right. Well, you're watching Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop, and we got Darin Kirk Sauvey right here, and he's going to perform "Wildflowers and Rain." Check this out.
Well, I walk these fields and the flowers spread like rumors on our lips. Though it might take years, they'll grow until they blossom and eclipse. And as storms arrive, their beauty will be torn apart and ripped. But as seasons change, the bond will be reborn inside a kiss. Wildflowers and rain. They can't live without each other to sustain. Wildflowers and rain. I can't die without her. She's in my veins. But that feels not forever. Like everything that's good, it's just a glimpse. And it's not about the vision, no. Those fields, though dead, will outlast all of this. 'Cause wildflowers and rain. They can't live without each other to sustain. Wildflowers and rain. You don't need to be Earth to feel the same. Wildflowers and rain. I can't die without her. She's in my veins.
Wildflowers and Rain.
That's it.
Man, that's a nice song.
Appreciate it. I appreciate
That
it.
that like shifted the room. It felt like we done went somewhere. Got all sad and shit. Wow. That's awesome, man. Wildflowers and Rain.
Flowers and rain.
Why that title?
Well, you know what? So there's a place I visit with my father on sort of a regular basis. It's a vacation for me and my dad. We go fishing. We hang out.
Shut the front
And
door.
it's-
You like to fish?
I love to fish.
Then we're gonna be friends.
We're definitely gonna be friends.
What kind of fish you like to catch?
We do deep sea and we do some trout fishing, salmon fishing.
yeah.
I love it. I like fly fishing. That's my vibe.
I just got into fly fishing recently. Me and
so
me and
fun.
Heath did.
It's so fun.
Wow. I got a fly rod and everything. In my
It makes you
garage.
feel special because it's like you got this fly and you're like
Yeah.
tricking them so well.
Yes.
You know, you're like flicking it and going back. And
I'm
it's,
gonna get on your nerves from now on. Okay. All right. Well, keep going.
Gotcha.
Dad, you and your dad go fishing. And
No,
hang out.
so we go fishing. We go fishing in this place called Shingletown, California, and it's a small little town right outside of Redding, way up north in Northern California.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
okay.
we drive up there. It's about a 10-hour drive, and we go stay with a family friend of ours up there.
Cool.
It's right next to this national park. It's actually a really interesting place. If you want to visit a cool national park that you
Yeah.
probably haven't heard of, Lassen Volcanic National Park. It is a volcano that erupted, I think, in 1914, and the rocks go like 70 miles, something like that from the eruption. So it's a really cool place.
Wow.
And there's so many streams up there, so many little rivers,
Ooh,
creeks.
this sounds like heaven.
Awesome
Golly,
place, you
yeah.
know. And so we go up there, and there's one place my dad and I. It's a funny story. There's one place my dad and I decided, let's make this trek. These people are talking about this heart lake, it's shaped like a heart. We're like, okay, cool. Why do we want to go there? They're like, best fishing you'll ever have, secluded, yourself, whatever. So we go up, and we're like, all right, let's do this. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna do it. So we trek. We drive up. in my dad's family, the family friend from an old church we used to go to. We used his car because it was a van. It could actually get us up to that area. So we get there and we're like, cool. We start on the trek, and it's a trail to get up there, and we're like, okay, so we're 2 miles in and nothing. Where's this lake? You know. So we're finally like, all right, 5 miles. We should have hit it by now, you know. Yeah, it took 10 miles before we went there, and we're like, okay, cool. Let's check out this lake. Just dead, just green all over, moss all over.
That's the worst.
Dead.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, cool, whatever. Let's just see. Let's see if there's something in here. Maybe we're missing the picture here, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something deep in this, you know. Maybe the creature from the Black Lagoon is in here. We can catch something, you know.
Yeah.
So we go over and we start fishing, and there's just nothing in there. And before we leave, a snake comes out of the water, and we're like, whoa, what? So we're like, all right, let's go. It's close to dusk.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. We start trekking back, and there's bear prints, and there's bobcat prints in
hell
there.
no.
And I'm like,
Yeah, see,
nah,
that's where
this
you
isn't
lost
it.
me.
This isn't it for me. So the interesting thing about that trip, though, is we decided to go somewhere else to fish, and And there's this one spot, and I think it's called Bailey's Meadow. And so we stopped there, and it's got a little campsite nearby, and so we stopped there to go fish because there's a creek that goes through it. And I'm just kind of sitting there, and I'm looking, and I'm like, what a beautiful place this is. And I kind of notice in the corner that some of it's kind of starting to die off. And it struck me, and that vision kind of came back to me when I was thinking specifically about a relationship, and this relationship that I had, and it really spoke to me that these seasons that you go through in life, no matter what it is, it'll always revert back to coming to something beautiful. And if you're persistent and you're perseverant, and you're ready to kind of go through the hardest of times, you'll be able to reap this beautiful meadow in the times that it has. And it's honestly, it's longer than you'd expect, because that season, it's only a season, and the rest of the season you get to enjoy this beautiful meadow with a stream coming through it and all this stuff. And so the reason wildflowers and rain, it's just kind of that idea that, without the rain, without that darkness, without the time that you feel that things are really getting dark and just deep and hard in your relationship, in your work life, in your personal life, whatever it is, it is always going to come back and flourish through that time if you let it. And so this is kind of talking about specifically a relationship, and as storms arrive, their beauty will be torn apart and ripped, but as seasons change, their bond will be reborn inside a kiss. That line to me is very reminiscent of a relationship. It's kind of a double meaning there, in that the first portion of that, as storms arrive, as you go through these tough times in your relationship and in your life, you realize that you're gonna get torn around, you're gonna get thrown around, you're gonna have those tough times, but as the seasons change, as you come back into a season where you're like, wow, things are starting to look up for me, like I'm okay, you're gonna realize that you needed to have the rain kiss the flower to actually be able to sustain that growth and that beauty in that situation. So this is kind of, you can interpret this in any way. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a preacher, it's like, all right, we're gonna leave this vague. Yeah. But this was really written about a relationship that I hold very dear to my heart, and so I'm in this particular instance, I'm just thinking, my personal relationship, I cherish that I get those moments. And so yeah.
Now, because I just need to ask for the the cheese man here, is this a relationship with a significant other that you're referring to?
Yes.
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
What's the tea on that?
The tea is complicated. We'll put it that way.
Ooh.
The tea is complicated.
All right. Well, it's complicated.
It's complicated.
For that reason, we shall take a sip.
John knows what this means.
I love that song, bro. I've heard it a couple times. I was like, hey, I haven't heard that one before, but then you started playing it, and I was like, I'm gonna cry right now.
Oh yeah, I mean that is a.
If I can make him cry, then I'm
okay.
I got it. I got it, dude.
That's cool, man.
And I want a quick shout out. This man is an amazing musician. Just
really?
an amazing songwriter.
Okay,
amazing musician.
we gotta get John here now.
You gotta get him on the. You gotta get him on the.
All
Mogul,
right, hey,
Mogul House.
let's do it. Let's do it. Are you guys enjoying yourself? Messy, get out, baby. You would be sitting right here asking. Also, she said you have a Taylor Allison anointing. Do you know who Taylor Allison is?
You know what? That name sounds familiar.
Taylor Swift. It's just Taylor Swift.
Gotcha.
But she calls her by her full name, like she knows her. Oh my gosh, it's too much, dude. That is a very beautiful song.
Appreciate it.
Very beautiful song. Very beautiful meanings and correlation. Yeah, there were just lots of things that I thought about as you were talking, and I won't go because that'll be a long conversation.
Well, now hold on. I do this. I want to ask you a question.
You're gonna ask me a question.
All right. So when you heard all these songs, what I want to know is, one, which one spoke to you most, and two, which one of that song, which part of that song really made you feel connected to the music? Because I talked earlier I spoke earlier about how I write from a place of emotion and connection to the listener as much as the artist, and that's the music I like to listen to. That's the music I like to be a part of, and I want to get a little deeper understanding. You know, I got you in the room. I get to talk to you. I get to talk to Chat, and if Chat has anything to say too, I would love to hear that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, this is the first. I have never been asked a question by by the artist. And yes, if you do have questions, please command ask. Thank you, or command Q, and that way we can see that and make sure that we ask that question to Darin.
I should have brought an Uno reverse card, but thanks for
Yeah,
that in the chat.
Yeah,
I
right. He
done
did
that.
flip it on me, didn't he, Pastel?
Yeah. Asia, Darin said guest becomes host. Yeah. Well,
Hello.
what music are you playing for us today?
Yeah. I would say the first and the third one.
Okay.
The first one, I can't remember the name on top of my head.
No one cares.
Yes, no one cares. So I'm a kind, not all the time, but most of the time, music gets me 1st. I'm a music guy.
Gotcha.
I just love
Yeah.
music. So when I
Yeah.
hear a rhythm or I hear a different chord, I'm like, ooh, hey.
Yeah.
So I would say that the music from Wildflower and help me.
Wildflowers and Rain. Yeah,
Thank you. Wildflowers and Rain got me first because
Gotcha.
you could feel the deepness in it, that
Right.
this was about to be serious.
Right.
And there was your tones and everything. But the lyrics of the first song got me heavy because I do feel that so much. I feel that our society is changing and we have to allow people to adapt and to grow into this, what our world is evolving into.
Yeah.
But there also is a piece of it here that as I was listening to you sing, that I'll go, there's some things that the older generation put in place that aren't bad.
Right.
And how we engage with that from here on out is going to be important.
Right.
That we don't just throw everything away because things are changing. We build off of, right? So that really spoke to me. Music wise, though, your last song and your lyrics correlate really well.
Yeah.
And I appreciated that. I appreciate it. But definitely, it's a sultry song. It feels like that moment, like when Adele's singing "Hello."
Yeah.
It's like, all right, everybody about to shut up and listen to this,
Yeah.
So yeah, I enjoy those songs, man. They're beautiful.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I've never been asked a question, so that's really a first here. Hello, Toth. Oh, Toth. Okay, yeah. So Toth, something I do on my stream is top of the hour.
Gotcha.
And I share something motivational for like 3 minutes.
Well, I want to hear it.
No, well, we'll do it later. I hope you guys are enjoying Darin today. He is amazing. He's an incredible artist. Do we have any questions that have come in so far? Not yet.
No questions.
Y'all don't have no questions? Wow.
I guess I said too much in the music.
Well,
I need to pull back a
you
little
answer
bit.
all the questions. They don't have a lot of questions. Do you have any siblings?
I do. I have
Okay.
two sisters, two older sisters. I'm the youngest of 3.
Nice.
Yeah, so they they're a lot older than I am.
Really?
Yeah, so there's a couple interesting little facts, I guess, about me in that regard. I have two older sisters, 32 and 31 now, and I am sitting here at 22. So you gotta.
You're only 22 years
I'm
old?
only 22 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're very mature for a 22-year-old.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Or you're showing that right now.
Well, now here's the thing.
Yeah.
You got to remember, I did just tell you I grew up with 2 older sisters,
Yeah.
about 10 years older than I am.
Yeah.
So it makes
Because
sense.
I'm 30, Lord Jesus, 31. Help me, Holy Spirit.
Still young.
Yeah. Yes,
30's
definitely.
the new 20.
Yeah, but when you said that, I go, wow, how old can he be if those are your older sisters?
Right.
Okay, gotcha. Are they musical?
So they are. My oldest of the eldest sister, she used to sing in church when I was growing up. She doesn't really do it anymore. She became a lawyer, so now she's a big shot, makes all the money, whatever. But let's see. We also have my younger sister who actually took up the cello at a pretty like right around her, like 16, 17, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, we wrote some songs together when I was young, and that was fun. You know,
Yeah.
having a big old cello in the living room, and
Yeah.
my dad had a mandolin he would play.
Cool.
I'd play acoustic guitar. I'd play the mandolin depending on what we were doing. It was
Yeah.
fun. You know, it was a fun family aspect.
That's
so, yeah,
awesome.
my family is
It's
musical.
like a family band.
It is. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You picture that you sent, you had a mandolin in your hand.
I did.
Do you play it?
I do. I
Okay.
do play it, and I sent them that photo because I was pressed for time. So
That's all
I
right.
could have sent you some better ones. Sorry, guys.
I found a couple. I stalked you for like 20 minutes. I was trying to grab
Gotcha.
stuff, but
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah, so that actually came from I'm endorsed by a company called Timberline Guitars, and they're an acoustic guitar company.
Hello, endorsement.
Endorsement.
This
yeah.
boy. I mean, he's famous.
No, he's or I'm sorry, no, he their company is amazing. Rob, the guy who endorsed me and kind of got me started on that, is just a really, really cool guy, and so they wanted to kind of start a relationship a couple NAMMs ago. I think the NAMM right before everything kind of shut down, we couldn't do it again, and so I've had one of their guitars since I was 10. It was my 10th birthday present. My dad was like, "We're gonna get you a real good acoustic guitar," and their guitars are just really amazing, and they're kind of underknown. So I'm like, I really want to kind of share that with my style of music, because they're kind of in the classical.
Okay.
They have harp guitars.
Oh, nice.
And they're
Yeah.
kind of and so we formed this relationship, and that photo is from the acoustic music video for No One Cares.
Wow.
So that was a really fun one to make. I had the relationship that I was talking about previously.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Hey.
Her brother.
It's a complication.
It is a complication.
I'm taking another sip just so you.
So, in that regard, she has a brother that is a filmmaker, and really awesome guy. Really does some cool short films. He's working on a TV series right now, just awesome. And so he was like, I want to make a video, and you kind of have this situation. Let's go for it. So we went and we made this video, and it took a day of shooting, and it was really fun. It was really cool, and what came out of it was awesome. Got a lot of people to see these guitars and see all this stuff. And
That's pretty sick.
And actually, there's some news. We're gonna be doing a music video for tonight. Coming up, so we're gonna be starting to shoot that in, I think, June or July.
Nice.
So we got
All
some
right.
stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's fun, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow, bro, I'm having a good time talking to you. So we got a question in from Pastel asking about your jacket.
My jacket.
What is your favorite patch on your jacket?
That's a tough one. So I got some hidden ones here. I got one from a guitar company. I got one from Disneyland. I love the Spider-Man. I love it. It's one of my favorites. I gotta say my favorite, just because of where I got it and everything. When we were speaking about my sisters, the second eldest sister moved to Indiana. So I got the chance to go to Nashville, and I got to see all this stuff and kind of experience the other side of music, the other world of music.
Okay, yeah.
And so I got this patch right here.
Music City,
I don't know where I should show it.
Yeah,
but from Music City, Nashville, and it's just a 8-track, and I love it because it's of where I got it and what it means to me and that trip that I took, and how special, I guess, that time was. So I would say this one's my favorite. It was also the first one I put on here.
Okay.
And then I would say the Spidey. I always like having Spidey on my right side.
Oh, really?
So there
I
you
love
go.
that. All right, well, we're going to do a poll. Chat, what's your favorite patch that is on Darin's jacket here?
I got to show some of them.
We're going
Show some of
Spidey,
them
we're
off.
going Disneyland, Music City, Nashville, or the Gibson guitar
Oh, yeah, I got one.
patch.
Hold on, I got one hidden here. I got my
false.
Office one here.
Oh, The Office.
So let's do that one.
Oh, okay, so we have Spidey, Office, we
Yes.
have Music City, and then give me the Disney.
The Disney, yeah, the Disney. Yeah, it doesn't really like to. I gotta kind of like really go military
All right,
here.
now we need everybody to vote. I want to see
get
what
that
y'all.
vote.
I want to see what you guys are vibing on his jacket. Dude, that jacket is cool.
I appreciate
You need
it.
to come out with a merch line with,
Well, you know what? Actually, there's a couple things in the works with that.
All right.
I have a friend of mine who is my media marketer, and he also does. He has a merch company.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout him out real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Camera Eyes Company.
Nice.
He does music. Or not music. I'm sorry. He does merch that's influenced by different artists. So it's very similar to what you do here.
Yeah.
But he likes to take artists and things that we might not typically see in merch, some photographs of different things. And he likes to kind of put it out there and give people an outlet for their art.
Yeah.
And so it's very similar to what you guys do here.
That's cool.
And it's a really awesome brand.
Yeah.
So we got some merch stuff coming up.
That's cool, man.
And yeah, I mean, it would be cool to do a jacket like this. Maybe patch it up with some patches.
Yeah. I would
get
love
some out there.
I would wear it. That's
Hey,
a vibe.
well, that's good enough.
That's cool. Well, Dan, is there another song that you could play for us right now?
Well, I wasn't super prepared, but I do have one off my EP called Dreaming. I could throw into the mix.
We love a dream.
You'd love a dream.
I love a dream, and
as long as you don't mind me pawning over a girl. Here.
I don't. Hey, do what you need to do. Do what you
All
need to get past it and get through it. All right. Well, welcome to Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop, and I'm sitting here with the incredible, just talented Darin Kirk. And I'm telling you guys, it's been amazing. If you missed it, I'm so sorry. But he's about to do one of his songs from his old EP. It's called Dreaming. So check this out.
All right. All alone, dear, in my room, I could have sworn what I heard was you, but I was just dreaming. In the subway, on the tube, I could have sworn what I saw was you, but I have to keep dreaming. Cause I wasn't made to love you. I wasn't made to be your last name. No, I wasn't made to hug you. I wasn't made to give you the ring. I wasn't made to love you. I wasn't made to give you the ring. No, I wasn't made to hug you. No, I wasn't made to be your last name. And your eyes, dear, they're so blue. It's so hard not to think of you when I'm California dreaming. When you're gone, dear, I'm so blue that all I will ever do is just keep on dreaming. 'Cause I just wanna see you, I just wanna see you in my dreams. Yeah, I just wanna see you, I just wanna see you in my dreams. I just wanna see you, I just wanna see you in my dreams.
But that lick at the end too. All right. I love it, man. It's nice. I want to
Appreciate it.
see you in my dreams.
Yeah.
See the girl in your dreams.
Yeah, so I mean, actually, you want to know something else? I give the Mogul House a lot because that's
Boy,
that's actually
I'm running out of sense.
that's actually not in the final cut of the song.
Hello.
That actually was not thought up until this moment. So
Well, hey.
there you go.
That's
little
nice.
little Mogul House moment right there.
Damn, we didn't took 27 sips.
I'm
My
taking
God.
wow.
I've been sipping all night.
It's probably me, honestly. I've been
I
sitting
shouldn't
here.
sip too much. I got to sing at church tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Dude, I
yeah.
like that song. I think everybody was vibing. I saw the animated emotes going for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a patch winner. Music City. Everyone loves the Music City one. That's
Music
awesome.
City, awesome.
Majority, 47%. I ain't gonna lie. I voted for the Gibson one. I love that Gibson one.
The Gibson one's awesome. I actually
That's
got this.
fire.
I got this in Big Bear. They have a music shop up there, and I was looking, and they have a bunch of patches.
Wow.
And I was like, "There's a Gibson patch. I'm gonna pick that up."
I'm just not living my life. I feel like talking to you. I need to go live. Jeez, I've been to Big Bear a couple of times. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's right on where exactly? It's right on the village. I think is what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's kind of hidden though. It doesn't look like a music store.
I got you. I love fishing at Big Bear. I've caught some nice bass out of there and trout.
I gotta go out there and fish. I haven't been out there fishing.
Oh, we going.
We going?
Yeah, no doubt
Alright.
about it.
Look, Mogul House is just here for fishing trips. That's what it's for.
Yeah, definitely.
Fishing
yeah.
trips and music.
Mogul House fishing trip. I love it. Okay, so if we got you a Mogul House patch, would you wear it?
100%.
Bet we're making it happen.
100%.
Sleeves.
I mean, you know what? I would love to put it on Mogul House.
Bet.
Let's do it.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, sleeves already ordered. Like he's the kind of guy that's already ordered. He probably he literally he'll be like, oh great, well that's done and it's on the
done.
way to the house. That's cool, man. We had another question in here that I thought was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was if guitars were not a thing, if they didn't exist, what instrument would you play?
What instrument would I play? Wow. I'm not gonna cop out and go bass. I play bass.
Okay, yeah,
I'm not gonna worry about
You
that.
can't do that.
You know, honestly, I think that the thing I'd want to be better at, I'm gonna answer this two ways. So if you're talking like, an instrument you can pick up and play and take somewhere or whatever,
Yeah.
I would definitely say I'd want to do the drums. I would want to be a better drummer.
All right.
I play drums, but I play it with the guitar, the guitarist mind.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have a better understanding of that, and
Yeah.
and I try, but you know,
Yeah.
I ain't no drummer.
Well, it is.
So-
It's a rhythm instrument, so that's
It is.
probably why you. Yeah.
Right, and you know, I've played rhythm instruments before, and I do enjoy it. But yeah, I just like to be a better one. But I think the real answer, if I'm really honestly answering this question from a place of what I would want, even if I did have the guitar, and even if like that wasn't, even if it wasn't or was here, I would want to be a better vocalist. I'd really want to dive into what it means to use this as an instrument, rather than kind of use it as a tool.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, treat it as an instrument. You know, treat it with love, treat it with care. Thanks for the tea, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm
no
gonna-
doubt.
yeah, so.
Excellent. What you got in there?
I think we said it was Moroccan mint. Yeah, I think I also said I'm gonna rock with this mint.
That's some fancy shit.
That's what it
Moroccan
was,
mint.
it is.
Wow. All right. Well, dude, that's awesome. Darin, thank you for being here again
Absolutely.
with us,
Thank you
man.
for having me,
Oh
man.
my gosh, it's an honor and
a
stepping in today, and you were just beyond anything we thought we could even had today. Thank you
I
again.
appreciate
It's
it so
much love
much.
to you, dude.
Thank you so much.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our guest Darin here. He is amazing. If we wanted to catch up with you, find you, where can we find you at?
Sure. Well, my Instagram is probably the best place to find me.
Okay.
It's just it's my name, Darin Kirk Sauvey.
Sweet.
The Spotify is a great place to catch up with what I'm doing musically.
Nice.
Apple Music is also there as
Yeah.
well. If you're not the Spotify person,
Yeah.
we probably can't be friends, but that's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can at least listen to the music.
Yeah.
So no, and I would say Instagram is definitely the place to go. I'm on a little hiatus, so
Okay.
I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
I'm
really?
trying to focus really on this record
That's
and focus on this, but be expecting some stuff pretty
Yeah,
soon.
it'll be
so.
you'll be on there.
Follow up because
Yeah.
you're gonna start seeing stuff in the coming weeks.
I just seen a question that's very valid from Starburst Mail. Darin to Twitch when? Ooh,
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Bro, I think you would love playing on Twitch.
You think so?
Oh yeah, you would. You would be incredible at it.
All right.
Yeah, I think you should.
maybe-
I think you should try it.
You used to stream though.
I did used to stream. I used to stream some video games when I was in
On
my younger
Twitch?
days. I did do Twitch.
Okay, well then you already know.
Then I already know. I already got it.
Oh,
yeah, you know.
Mel, looks like we may get our wish. Oh
But,
wow.
See, I'd rather be with Mogul House.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather stay with Mogul
Hey.
House and chill here with you guys and have an awesome time.
We love that as well. We love that as well, and we got to have you back when you release Wildflower, or
Yes.
the entire thing tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was listening. I'm with you. That's actually a cool title, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like
so,
it a lot.
Can I explain a little bit too?
Yeah, for sure.
So the actual I came up with this with John and Marco, my two guitarists that are just absolutely amazing. Can't praise them enough. They are just incredible musicians in their own right, and met Marco at a guitar center just jamming out, having
Yeah.
a good time, and then he introduced me to John, and we've been best friends ever since, and just hang out all the time. And so one time we were hanging out, and we were playing some music and just kind of noodling around with some stuff, and I'm like, I really want to make something that impacts a certain vibe that I love. And I love nighttime. Like, I love it. I'm an early bird now, but I just love the vibe of going out at night, having a good time with some friends, going for a drive, seeing the city lights. I told you I was into night photography, so that's that's a huge part of it. And so what I decided was, okay, I'm gonna come up with a real, for lack of a better term right now, kind of a movement, where people can get merch, and they can get they can see some photographs, they can get some art, they can get some music that really just lets them chill and hang out like it's a night on the town, a night out on the town, just hanging out at the city lights and neon signs and all that stuff. So I've got a set for my live shows with a whole bunch of cool stuff that I'm working on and a bunch of stuff. So really it's the title is it really only works if you know the tagline. Wow. I mean, it's a cool kind of way to put that title. I could have just put tonight. But the reason I titled it that was really I wanted people to feel like, hey, this is a love letter to the night. This is the time that we just kind of hang out with our friends and we're having a good time and we're living life. And it kind of goes back to No One Cares almost. I mean, if you listen to my music and my music history, after this album, you're gonna see, hey, I was talking about this in the songs that I wrote before. So it's really something that I'm really wanting to make an entire kind of thing for a lot of people to do and have their hand in a way, because one of the things I learn as I get older, and I say I get older, I'm 22, but I
keep forgetting you are.
I get
young. Yeah.
I mean, I've been in music a long time, and I've seen a lot of people kind of get swept off under the rug, or they get swept up in the I need to be this, I need to be that, or they get in a tribute band and they play at the bar down the street for 30 years. I don't want to do that. Yeah. So, and I don't want other people to do that. I want other people to have their outlet and to have their potential. So I've been getting into producing some other people as well. I want to make this a time where people can go, oh, you know what? I'm in that clique. I'm in that groove of everyone hanging out at the town, on the town at night. So
that's nice. Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Love letter to the night.
Love letter to the night.
Tonight. I love that. Guys, this is awesome. This is just really great. I'm having a great time talking to my new friend here, Stairs and Apple Music. Oh my gosh. Man, are the pictures you take up anywhere? That's a good question.
Let's see. I used to have a photo account. I turned it into my personal account. I do plan on taking some more photos and actually putting them on my music page. The thing about music for me is I have my personal account because there's just some things I want to share with that,
for sure,
with my close friends and family. But the reality is my other account's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
It's only withholding the stuff you really don't want to see anyways.
Right, yeah.
So what's going to happen is you're going to see a lot of the photos that I take over the course of this next season and everything. And you're going to see a lot of the things that I'm doing. And a camera's always gonna be with me.
Yeah.
If I'm on tour, if I'm on a show, if I'm hanging out at the Mogul House.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come with a camera.
good.
I'm gonna get some shots.
Yeah,
So
good.
so yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of that on there. But as far as like a portfolio, no, it's a hobby. It's something
Right.
fun for me to do. It's something I like editing. I like sitting there and I like being creative, going to a coffee shop, editing some photos, hanging out. So
That's cool, man. Darin, you're a joy. Thank you for being here, dude.
Thank you so
It was
much for having me.
Yeah, show some love in the chat for Darin Kirk Sauvey. This guy is
Thank you.
incredible. We're looking forward to your projects coming out tonight, and also go follow him on Instagram. Follow him on all his social platforms. If you want to see some of his pictures, he has pictures on there as well.
Yeah.
But much love to you guys. Thank you again for always coming to hang out with
so much.
all of us at the Mogul House every Saturday. Next week we have, I saw him in the chat, so get ready. We have Michael Burnham with us next Saturday night, and he is going to kill it. Michael, we love you. Thank you again for being in here tonight. I saw some legendary streamers. Nathan V was in here, another amazing guy who's already been on our platform a couple times, local guy, and as well as the Indie Brothers again. We're sending all the love to Kenny. Get better soon, brother man. And yes, we'll be seeing you next Saturday right here at 7 o'clock p.m. PDT, right here at the Mogul House Live. My name is Bishop. I'm sitting here with my buddy Darin, and we're glad you came. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Peace.